was about to take myself to bed because I'm still sick. And I happened to read what the Secretary of War had to say. And I got really mad. I got really mad because basically he said, we don't need women in the military. Which I don't really have a huge opinion on women in the military. I'm a very girly girl and I've never wanted to be in the military. But I don't like women being told what they can and can't do. And it makes me very angry. Our country prioritizes defense more than anything, right? We have a $1 trillion budget now. And the Secretary of War goes to a Christian nationalist church. And I've heard what his pastor says about women. And that's why I'm angry. Because this movement, not only are they going after marginalized people and completely obliterating the American government for the right, they hate women. And I'm getting really sick of that because it's not our fault that y'all are mediocre white men. See, I always had a dad who said I could do anything, and I have a husband who says he can do anything. A husband who says, I'm not an idiot. I can take care of my own children. I'm not an idiot. You can go lay down. It'll be fine. So see, I've been surrounded by exceptional white men. And so it takes me a while to understand what's happening because I didn't realize how pathetic so many of you are. That's the problem, is that you have all the privilege in the world, all the power. You're white American men, and you're still not succeeding in this society. And you're not succeeding for a lot of reasons, none of which are my fault. None of which are women's fault, frankly. You're not succeeding because our educational system is not set up for you. My little boy whines all the time, why is the school day so long? And I say, capitalism. We have to put the kids somewhere while people work 2 jobs to live. That's why, honey. And then, why are you in little rows, little seats, sitting there, not moving all day? That's like the worst thing in the world for children, but especially little boys. I don't know why we've chosen this system, but y'all are gonna fail, and we're going to do better. And that's unfortunate. But the thing is that these same men also keep voting for people who keep them from having health insurance, who keep them from unionizing so that they can have higher wages, keep voting for people who let loopholes exist so that the rich pay a lower percentage of taxes than the rest of us. You're not succeeding. But Donald Trump and the Republicans and the billionaires and the ruling class are who are to blame. Not black people, not women. It's them. They are the ones who have hobbled men in this country, who have destroyed the middle class. You want to have a face that you can throw darts at? I suggest you print out a picture of Ronald Reagan. He is who has destroyed life for Americans on purpose. He intentionally wanted to make sure we weren't educated, that our wages were low, and that the rich got everything that they want. That is the plan. That is what Republicans want. We are in their wet dream. And when you are a racist, generally speaking, and you legitimately think you're superior to other races, then yeah, you're going to get mad when they're doing better than you. But if you're a non-racist and you understand that there's no biological marker of race, no genetic marker, You can't look at our genes and see race. When you realize it's a social construct, which means necessarily there can't be superior races, then you don't rest on your laurels. I've never thought because I'm white I deserve anything. I thought I better work hard if I want to get anywhere. And that's partly because I'm a woman, and partly because I wasn't born into the elite class. I was born into the middle class. But you men who are mediocre want to get by on that mediocrity. Pete Hegseth, God help him. He's where he is because he's cute and he's a sycophant. He's loyal to Donald Trump. That's why he is where he is. And I don't know, maybe he signed a deal with the devil. I don't know, this Christian nationalism stuff is very, very scary. But fuck you, Pete Hegseth. Fuck you, Doug Wilson. Fuck all you men who want us to disappear because we're so much better at life than you are. Stop whining. Stop blaming. Get better. I could have sat on my butt and whined about all of the shitty hands I was dealt in life. But instead, I realized I only had one life to live, and the only person that could change any of it was me. So that's what I did. I suggest y'all do the same. Yeah, the playing field's getting more level. Thank God. You are going to have to try harder. We're all going to have to try harder. The black women have passed us all. They are the most educated, accomplished demographic right now. And, you know, when Charlie Kirk said, if he sees a black pilot, he'll worry that they're not qualified. I worry if I see a white man, because I know that anyone who is black in those positions had to work twice as hard as the white man. And, I mean, look at Jasmine Crockett's resume next to Lauren Boebert or Marjorie Taylor Greene. They don't come close to her qualifications. I say no to this Christian nationalist movement that is now in charge of the most powerful force in the entire world, the American military. I say no. I say you will not tell us we are inferior to you. Perhaps in combat, I don't know. This is not my issue. I don't know too much about women in combat. But I know that when I see a mediocre white man demanding that women disappear from a space, I'm going to say, fuck you, and no.